Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and we're back on the Citadel, of course, hanging out in Westhill, picking up where we left off yesterday, underneath the keep, working in the basement. And we cleaned out a bunch of stuff, moved a few things around, and started to divide this into smaller spaces. But I got the spacing wrong on the pillars and the archways. I've also been thinking about putting a wall down the middle here, although it would make this a little bit strange. I'm not sure. But first things first, we're going to move, I think, the mini blocks. And I think I'm going to take the time to move them out to the... Oh, wait a minute. Cosmic went traveling, and then Cosmic went a-gifting. Ooh. Howl pottery sherd. Burn pottery sherd, heart pottery sherd, danger pottery sherd, and heartbreak pottery sherd. Very cool. And then wayfinder and host. Do we have... Those are awesome. Thank you, Cosmic. I had other armor trim here somewhere. Coast, wild, and dune. And these are wayfinder and host. Coast was it on? Oh, okay, cool. We've got 5 different ones now, I think. That's really cool. I'm sure that this is amusing to more than just me, but the fact that it's a pink sign. Not a pink chest, but a pink sign. I feel like Cosmic has found a new calling card on the server. Very, very fun. Thank you very much, Cosmic. That's very kind of you. Actually, you know what? I haven't made any pottery things yet. What do you need to make the pottery? Oh, just bricks, I guess. P-O-T. Pot. So it takes 4 or 3. That's not too bad. I've not looked at these yet. That's pretty cool. I know that you can put the sherds on them, like the fire one. And then it has like a texture on it. Because that's kind of bland. I like the lines and the symbols, but then of course it doesn't go all the way around. Is there a plain pottery sherd? Probably not. That would make sense in the medieval area for like maybe oil or something. You know, like if you're cooking oil or oil for some other thing. SweetSandi, Dan, Blast Jordan, Iani, Cosmic. Good to see everybody. Hope you're having a good day. You can also put a flower pot on the top of the clay pot and then add a flower sapling. Oh yes, no, I remember seeing that before. I have pottery already, and I bet you a little cherry sapling would look cool. Yeah, I could see that being decoration. I can see this even being a decoration upstairs in the keep in like the fancier bedrooms or something like that. Like that could be very cool. Maybe not with the pink. Maybe we want to go something a little bit higher contrast, but that's cool. New stuff to play with. I like it. I guess I have to make room in here for pottery sherds now. I don't think I have enough space. I don't. Okay. Some of this can go away. What is this? This is all water breathing potions. Tried to take on a woodland mansion to get the armor trim from there. I died a lot. Like a lot. Nice. Yeah, I haven't done a woodland mansion in a long time. Thought I had... Oh, there's an almost empty shulker. Grab that one. Grab that one. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do is I just want to move these little heads away, and I think where I want to put them, just kind of make sure there's just room there. I'll bring some chests in case I need to make more. Might as well walk, just so that you all can have like an idea of where your bearings are. So this used to be more of a common area, and a former member of the server, Megan, was building a wizard tower, but she just didn't have time to keep it up. And that's where this path sort of goes. It actually just kind of trails off into a dirt path into the woods. But what I did was I turned the wizard tower into a ruin very quickly, so it's very basic. But I left some stairs, and they go down here. There's, I think this had, yeah, some of the materials that I think were in the tower were all collected and stuff. So there's some odds and ends along here. Matter of fact, we can probably just dump a few things in there now. But what I'd like to do is maybe make this a little bit more of a storage system for us. Maybe I'll put chests over here. And then I can fill those up with those mini blocks, just to kind of get them out of my hair. And I can always come back over here and fill up shulker boxes. To remember where I'm going now. Very tricky. Alright. These are sort of separated, but I guess we'll just do our best to fill them in. Two more spots. Good. Squeal it, hello, how's it going? Oh boo, good to see you. True Purple, hope you're having a good day. I know I've said this a number of times before, but it reminds me of a show from my youth when I was a little kid called Romper Room, where they used to read off kids' names. So my first, the start of my streams, I always have this weird kind of like Romper Room flashback. Let's do the heads of like animals and players in here, mobs and stuff, and then I'll separate the other ones out. Let's just try something fun. as we're here. I'm kind of like guessing at the right kind of color shift. I'm just being silly, but whatever. Oh, I missed one. It will make it easy to find stuff later on, I think. That. Oh, I missed one. Not to mention there's stuff that's back in the other the other chest that I probably am not considering, so it's fine. It's just sometimes it's just a fun exercise. The artist in me says, "Hey, why don't you try to color code stuff?" I feel like I'm going to want to put all the gray ones in their own box. Oh, nighttime. I'm not sure what to do about that. I might have to put like trapdoors or something on the wall. Oh yeah, I totally missed a bunch of stuff that's not supposed to be there. That's fine. These ones are going to be a bit mixed up. The way to do it would be to have like a separate chest for every color. That would be my guess. Oh my gosh, we need to make another trip. I thought 2 was going to do it. Axolotl coal. Been a while. The day's going all right. Day is going all right. I had a nice big breakfast. I was out for a family barbecue last night. It was fun. I think I took a couple pictures, but like I tend not to post that kind of stuff. Most of the time when I'm out with family, my phone's in my pocket. I'm just kind of enjoying the day. Had a couple of really nice craft beer, good hamburgers and pasta salad, stuff like that. And then I may or may not have had a second helping of dessert when I get home. I confess nothing. But it's summer and it was lemon meringue pie. So it happens. Trying to put all the gray ones here. It is dangerous sometimes when you get into your inventory quickly. You can start to put stuff in chests that you did not mean to put in chests. And rid of food too. Ring Bolt, good to see you. Yeah, it was a good time yesterday. You know, it was just fun. I think I mentioned yesterday on stream that my sister and my brother-in-law, their birthdays are only like 5 days apart, so they just celebrate together. And they still did something on Nick's birthday because Nick's birthday happened to be a holiday here in Canada. The first was on the Saturday, and that's Canada Day, and so the Monday was a bank holiday. So like my sister and her husband had the day off, so they did some fun stuff with their kid, and so that was kind of a relaxing day for them. And then Saturday was the easiest day to get all the family together, so makes more sense than trying to get everybody together and trying to go on a Monday night or something like that, and then only to then try to get together again later on. So all right, so I think we're good now. Axolotl Coal, yeah, the town has come a long way. If you have not been here in a while, there's been a lot of changes. A lot of changes. So it's not terribly organized. I've got at least all the gray ones are there. This is kind of the brightly colored ones, and then this is just like the leftover that I didn't really feel like organizing. But there's enough kind of brown that you could probably put them all in there. It's in its own chest. It all depends on how many you have and how often you see the Wandering Trader, I guess, with that data pack. Dad from Bear subscribing at tier 1, 11 months. Wow, 1 month away from a full year. Thanks very much, Dad from Bear. Very much appreciated. We can now fill this in. Now we have the task of figuring out where exactly I want these supports to be. I feel like this makes the most sense here. Did you get the bits from MindTripMedia? No, I missed the bits from MindTripMedia. Thanks very much, Cosmic. Sorry about that, MindTrip. 100 bits. Thanks ever so much. Sorry, 25 minutes ago? Was that during this? No, it must have been just at like the very, very start of the stream. It must have been before I started to hit record. Or not record, but like, you know what I mean? Before the starting soon screen. Right, so that's there. This, we can change that, I think. I think what I want to do now is finish up the ceiling. Get this all down to the next level. This could stay high. Doesn't have to be low. I'm still not sure about this. I do feel it looks a little bit weird. There's no other way to do this. And maintain this level. So like we're going to have to figure out what to put over this stuff. I don't know how to cover that up just yet. Luke, Josiah, thanks very much for the follow. Yeah, I don't know how to cover this up. The only part about this I don't like. So one solution would be to not cover it up at all, but instead kind of try to roll with it. So I could put a basalt pillar there. I don't know how I would handle that. I mean, this is all only visible there. So we could change this wall. May be able to hide the fact that it's a different texture. And this still feels kind of low. Can I be able to knock that back? Once we get down here, it should be fine. So basalt, blast furnace, and maybe something else. Basalt is here. Sorry, polished basalt. Blast furnace. Probably gonna need more of those. I don't know if I've done stone stairs anywhere. Oh, thanks, Axolotl. Yeah. Yeah, I try to incorporate some different stuff where I can. tricky part here, of course, is that, yeah, you know what? That might not be too bad. Maybe I can figure out something here to make it look like a support. That's just facing the wrong way, right? Like, we're really close here. We're cutting it pretty close. I could probably... Oh no, that's going to be... I have to decide if I want to have bricks on the outside of this. It might look okay with a brick ceiling part. I don't know. I wonder if that would look better. Hmm. Of course, the problem there is that it just ends, and I can't bring them all the way down because then they poke through and show up downstairs. That has to stay like that. Might be able to fudge this one. Thought there was a bed around here somewhere. Low 88, thanks ever so much for the sub. 6 months. That's the Air Keystone badge. Really appreciate that, Low. Thank you. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Enjoying the weekend. Moving around is key. Glad to hear you're able to be up and be mobile. That's a big part of getting better, you know. What was I looking for? Don't need that. I need some, I think, andesite. I'm still not sure about that. I don't mind that terribly. It sort of helps it make sense, maybe. But I don't have to have it there. Shovel for the dirt. So weirdly, I've not brought it down, so maybe we can just do that here. Just so we can cover up the bottom of the stairs. There's a lot of zombies somewhere. It's weird how the higher you go, the lower the ceiling gets. I find that a little bit strange. I don't know why I can't get this to be a slightly deeper, steeper staircase. But there really is no other way. That's the back of the stairs that are going up. Oh, that sucks. That's part of the floor? Oh, yeah. Okay. I could do... Not sure exactly what's going on. I should, I could maybe change that to be, I could make it like part of the pattern, right? So we could have basalt like that. But that doesn't really feel like a good base to that step. I kind of wonder whether I should change these to stone or whether wood is okay. Wood helps with a little bit of contrast, but I kind of feel like at least to here should maybe be stone, and then we could switch to wood. Hey, there's Cal. How's it going, Cal? And Delara. Good to see you. I see we are figuring out the floor and the ceiling. Yes, they are one and the same, unfortunately. The other thing I could try would be maybe some polished andesite there would be good. I totally just went into the kitchen thinking that there was a staircase there to go down. See, this all gets exposed. And there's no way to cover it up unless I want to do something like slabs. But I find that that just makes it far too low. That's not too bad. I wonder... Feels a little bit strange, but it gets you a little bit lower faster. Oh, I can't do that. Also, with the new Twitch thing, do Prime subs count to help streamers? When you mean the new Twitch thing, do you mean the 70-30 split for people that have 350 unique subs? I don't know. I don't know if the Prime subs count towards that. The way that it was worded was 350 unique paid subs. I feel like it would probably be too easy in Twitch's eyes for streamers to get it with Prime, because Prime doesn't cost the person giving the Prime anything extra. That would be my guess. I'd be happy to be proven wrong. It still doesn't matter for like 95% of Twitch. That change, that 70-30 change, doesn't affect, which is problematic. It doesn't help the vast majority of people on Twitch. Doesn't help them at all. And it's a high bar. 350 unique. Gift subs do not go towards it. But 350 unique subs, like I don't think I've ever had 350 unique subs ever. I've had more than 350 subs, but a good chunk of those were gift subs. Yeah, I'm not sure either, Cosmic. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't, would be my guess. Because really, like, think about it. If you were a really, really popular streamer, somebody that usually had 2,000-3,000 people in your chat, you'd only have to convince 10% of them, right? Like, well, for example, let's say you average about 4,000, viewers. You'd only have to convince less than 10% of them to use their Prime sub. And I'm sure out of 4,000 people, at least 10% of them use Amazon Prime, right? If they're watching you on Twitch, they are probably using Amazon Prime. That's kind of a lot of people have that Prime membership. And so they'd have the Prime sub, and they could potentially apply it, if that streamer said, hey, if only 10% of you use your Prime sub, I'm at 70-30. I don't see that being something Twitch would allow to happen. I'm happy to be wrong, but I doubt it. Well, just to be on the safe side then, says Delara, subscribing at tier 1, 23 months. Wow. We had Dad from Bear coming in at 11 months earlier, just shy of a year, and Delara's just shy of 2 years. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I think this is kind of like, what can you do with the least amount of wiggle room possible? I do find the staircase a little bit on the spinny side. I kind of wonder whether it would be worth it to go down in larger chunks. Although we can't really hear. Can you use upside down andesite stairs? For what? This is weirdly stripy. I don't think that's meant to be stripy. and this is double thick. I feel like this might be better off as a brick. This little stairwell and work on the keep is kind of expanding into the upper levels. I mean, it's all going to get done eventually. Oh, I don't want it to be brick because that's going to be the same as a floor. Right. There was a reason. There was a reason it was stone. I'm just kind of messing around, putting in different textures here and there. And then I'll continue that on this side, going down. In the ceiling on the first landing down. Oh, you mean like a andesite stairs here. I feel like you're probably going to bash your head on it. That might be able to be stairs. Hold on. I see what you mean now. I could do the same thing I did on the floor above. Basically what we need to do, because of the way the walls work, the walls have to have the full flat side to attach to. So if I do that there and that there, does that leave the wall pattern? Yeah, that seems to not be an issue. It opens it up a little bit. It makes this feel a little bit strange. This is the one I really want to try to get rid of, but I can't seem to figure out how. That just feels so low, right? And I think slabs are going to look even weirder. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just it's a little bit throwing me off just a tad. All right, that has to stay that color. Okay. McScrewgunn subscribing at tier 1, 27 months. Hello, hello. Thanks very much for the support, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. I guess if I keep it going, it'll help it feel more intentional. Would backing up the beginning of the stairs help than lowering the floor on the first turn by 1? It would help, but there's no room. I can't do that. There'd only be... You'd have stairs here. Right? And that would leave too small of a space here, I think. Or at least that's where my brain was when I made it. It just feels weird to have it that close to the door. Maybe if I change this. Have it be like a narrow staircase. That. I don't know if that needs to be the whole way down. Maybe we can just do it at the top. It still feels a little bit precarious. I mean, if we do that, then I still really can't get these any closer than here. So it covers that up. I guess then it would allow me to do this. I guess if I did that, then I could change these to actually be an archway like this. I still have to have that there, though. Yeah, I don't know about that. I kind of wonder whether it would be better off just flipping those around straight. It doesn't hide that, I guess, is the issue. So yeah, maybe they were better off. really wish I could turn that around. But I think that's it here. Yeah. Yeah, that does not look good. Unless that's a spot I can put like one of those vases, you know, like one of the pots to hide it. That would be a neat trick. Put something here decoratively to hide the pillar. Got potential if I can remember to do it. Yeah, I think that works in terms of like gradually going from what we've got as a pattern up here. I could even potentially have it here too. Although it feels a little bit strange there. I guess I could have another polished andesite there. Yeah, I don't mind that. I just need another furnace. Blast furnace, rather. Yeah, that's not a bad transition. You know, you don't really notice some of the things that are making my eye twitch. Iron. Is it iron? Iron blocks? I can't remember. No, it's smooth stone blocks. These guys. It's not making your eye twitch. I'm safe to say that it's not being noticed. Yeah, that's probably pretty true. I'm a little picky. I will admit I am a little picky. Right, so I don't need that. I just find that it ties this together nicely. I would really like to get rid of that altogether. And then it makes sense that we've got a little bit of wood going around the corner. It, however, does not make sense to have those there. Unless there was like a shelf or something here. Sort of feels intentional. Break time when you're ready, says Cosmic. Thanks very much. I'll leave that there for now. It's not making me like hate the place. I'm just thinking it would be a cool spot if we could. Unfortunately, these are not on the right level to put something up there easily. I'd have to make it a stair or a slab or something. But if we used like a armor stand to put something there, that could be kind of cool. Good spot for a couple of mini blocks, you know? I'm not sure what that could be. Barrels are also an option. Yeah, I could put a barrel there. But then it's not going to look like it's being held up by anything. Z-Ram, hello, welcome in. We're just trying to work on a little bit of a transition here from the upstairs to the downstairs. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we'll remove these. Thanks for the push to try changing the top of the stairs here. I forgot about this kind of a trick. And obviously we'll do like cracked bricks and textures and stuff as we go. So that is so ugly. That's not going to stay like that. I feel like it has to get pushed back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, that's the bottom. Whoops. That has to stay like that. All right, I'm going to turn this around. That's not bad. Maybe we can move these a little bit. Better. Better than what it was. This is still weird. But there's not much we can do. Alright. As Cosmic suggested, I'm going to pop off for a short break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It gives me a chance to reheat my coffee. I get distracted, and I don't drink it fast enough. And you can grab a snack, maybe even grab a friend. We're always trying to expand the audience on the channel, so let people know I'm streaming. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay. I feel like the stairs are in better shape now. Yeah, it feels a little bit more like part of the castle. Obviously, the lighting is temporary. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I might be able to get away with a chiseled block here and there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And of course, I'm one short. Crap. Jordan, going well, thanks. Going well. Sort of gradually descends you into a different feel. All right. So now what I really want to do is take a look at these archways. And I'm still debating whether or not I should have some sort of supporting pillars in the middle here. So rather than this arch going across the whole thing, I feel like it could maybe go into something that would be kind of like the spine of the main foundation. So I'll do this again quickly. That is definitely the outside wall. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so it's 30 wide. So it is an even build. So if we had any kind of supporting pillars in the middle, they'd probably be too wide. Like that. But I don't feel like that really breaks up the room a bit too much. So we're gonna just, I guess, fake it until we make it. And figure out where these need to be. And the hard part about all of this is that these doors are really not going to be here. So I can probably like remove the staircase. Take them down to like one wide. Because there's not going to be alleyway entries to the bottom of this keep, I don't think. It's not part of the main plan anyway. Again, these are things that were like temporary setups from earlier, and they've just been around for so long that they feel like they're intentionally part of the design, but they never were. Oh, built the wrong stair. Input window. Hello, welcome in. We're working on the basement. I'm working on the supports, trying to make it look like it's being held up by something. We're planning on adding the destroy builds back. Yes, yeah, I think that's the idea. They might even be something that we use here to hide all of the automated system for now. I don't know. They're simple enough that I could put them back in quickly. Like, it's not something that would take very long as another quote-unquote temporary thing that's going to be there for the next 6 months. So right now the problem is that I've messed up on the spacing of this. There's 4 blocks in there, and there's 5 blocks in there, and there's 5 between each of these. But the idea was to try and line it up with the front of this, and this has to be there because I think the stairs are just on the other side of this. Yeah. So one thing I was thinking of doing was turning this into an actual smaller pillar here. I don't think that looks terrible. I feel like it would probably be something like this that would have to be holding up the structure of the stairs anyway. Series of arches. We'd go right to the ceiling on that, I'm sure. Oh, that's going to mess around with the stairwell. Always make your walls too wide on these big builds, folks. Save yourself a lot of headaches. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I can just wind this around. Yeah, that's not bad. I think it adds some structure to it. It's fine. This is a little unique, but I mean, it's asymmetrical. I think it adds a little bit of character. We'd probably want to continue this all the way around. Lavathor Gaming, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. I mean, it feels very boxy, but, you know, these things usually are. So now here, what I would do is I would probably come in and change this to full bricks. Blix? B-L-I-C-K-S? Nope, that's not a thing, Joel. That's not in Minecraft. Went one too far. So you can see why I wanted that to be there, because it sort of makes sense that the structure is then supporting everything, and then why I would want the other pillar to be here, and why I was kind of upset yesterday that I was off by 1. another slab to make some more of those. Do I have... Somewhere I have one of these. I think it was roughly 4. Yeah. So that looks pretty cool. Depending on how high this is and what's behind here. Oh, no, we can't do that. Okay, never mind. I was going to think we could do like a recessed thing here, but we can't. We could probably hang something on that wall to make it look less boring. Maybe this is a good spot to have like a permanent light. Like a lantern hanging there, maybe. Chief Blazes, hungry but too lazy to get food. First world problems. Right? So if I did that, then we have to decide what is the spacing we want between these. We want it to be 5. We want it to be 4. If I did 5, let's just move these to be in the right position. The archways will really bring a lot to the room. Thanks. Yeah, I think so too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're starting off with the one that I feel like has to be there or works so well it's kind of hard to ignore because it feels like it's more part of this main structure. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I would do is probably move the door to here. That goes upstairs and pops you out in the main hall. Right here. Stairwell is not finished, but I didn't want to finish it until I knew where it was going. It's a little bit tight. I usually prefer the door not to be quite there, but I don't know, maybe we do keep it here. You know? And then maybe we actually kind of double up on it, right? Maybe. We could also recess it as well. We don't have to go forward. We could actually go backwards with it. Well, actually, that's a lie. We have to stay there. Oh, the corner door is not terrible. That doesn't have to be there. We could keep that separate. This could actually be over by 1 and have it be an actual wall. I'm not sure if I'm going to wall this off. I don't think I will. I'm not sure. Julie145, thanks for the follow. All right, so let's just count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillar. I think I'm going to remove these steps or these bricks as well. We can always change it later. Now, somewhere in here is the water stuff. I think I can just block this off. Iron bars is a problem for future Joel. Well, I think I left it there as an idea, so I don't think it has to be like perfect right now. I just wanted it to be something easy to remember. I don't remember putting that there at all. I might have just ran out of blocks. I don't know. I'm going to leave the little andesite bits because, of course, they indicate the middle of the room, so it'll be easier later on. Ooh, we could still do an input here, too. That's cool. So we're not losing functionality entirely. Let's just place that, and then I'll just... Yeah. So the way that the system works is that there's a closed loop inside. It's a water flume, and then there's only filters for just the stuff that you see: gravel, sand, like all that. All these are just the filters up in here, and it goes around. The input used to be way over there via redstone, but this comes in here, and if it doesn't get picked up, it gets spat out and it just runs back around the loop until it's all picked up, or it despawns. And right now, unfortunately, it's not a very big storage system, so a lot of it is overdone. I mean, we could always add more. I could make it ugly and add hoppers out the front of it. Or I could put a hopper underneath it and just add another bin. But of course, when you do that, you can't access it as easily either. Because we have all the room in the world below us. Like, there's nothing substantial or in the way, as far as I know. There's a cave system and a abandoned mine shaft that might like squirrel its way over this way, but I don't think so. So if we want to go deeper, add another layer, add a dungeon, something like that, we can still do that. I am trying to keep this on the simple side. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillar, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillar. That doesn't work for the staircase. Obviously, it works very nicely for the door the way that we have that. And so this would be over by 1 here. And this would be over by 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we could make this just small. Yeah, I don't see that door staying there. If I did anything down here, I would do like a cool redstone secret door, but I don't remember. I tried it before on my own and I just didn't have enough room. And these stairs don't have to stay here. We could put them somewhere else. Like, we could put them like back here somewhere and still have the exact same situation. As a matter of fact, there's stairs here. So I don't even need these. That's how long it's been since I've been down here. But you can see how having an archway here makes sense. If we keep what's going on with the storage system for now, then it sort of looks like it's kind of tucked in there, you know? I feel like that makes a lot of sense. 4, 5 pillar. Missed a couple of torches. I like the repetition. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so now we'll just dump some of this stuff and move the shulker boxes around. I don't know where the dirt. I think that was like a spare shulker I had the dirt in. Is there anything over here that could go over by the plants? Bamboo, I guess. Flowers. I remember the grass being down here. I did this all in order yesterday. I'm trying to keep the same order if I can. There. So just do that a couple of times. Good. All of this seems tedious, but honestly, it makes a huge difference when you're on to like the next project in the area and you have a really nice organized room. This will be tricky because everything's gray. Cobble, andesite, stone, bricks, and cut stone. One of the biggest game changers in the last few years in Minecraft is that little bit of extra reach that they gave players. It happens with, you notice it more when you're aiming up or down because of the squat mechanic. It's interesting. And it really, you notice it on things like this where you can reach more shulker boxes. Assault. Don't know if clay necessarily needs to go up here. Blackstone I've really not been using very much of. So then these can, I guess, go actually up in the wall. Oh, torch is too high. Tarsiris, hello, welcome in. In the peripheral, the tapestry, they remind you of like large tapestries. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess I never thought about that. This is all, I mean, the shulker boxes will not stay. They are all coming with me to whatever my next project is. We're just kind of at the tail end of this one, and I wanted to be able to work on this room but still utilize it because I don't want to move my kind of main storage somewhere's like over here into that basement that I showed you guys earlier, because it just, as you're going back and forth to the keep, it makes no sense. Like, if I still haven't finished the design of the top of the keep, it feels like it's a lot better for me to just continue to do like work from here, you know? Don't know if this is going to look good. This might not look good at all. I don't know what the technical term would be, like a ribbed ceiling. Doesn't really feel... Yeah, it doesn't really feel that supported. I wonder if it would be better to go up one more time and have the bricks actually be in the ceiling. Try that on this side. And then here we could do the same sort of like pattern, but use smooth stone. Cosmic Dancer, thank you for being awesome. I mean, all of the moderators are awesome. Cosmic happens to be, I think, the fastest. But, or perhaps enjoys the banhammer the most. I don't know. Either way, it is both amusing to me and very, very helpful. So, thank you. Oh, I missed. Because scaffolding sucks. Imagine that. So this ceiling, I believe, is about 3 blocks thick. So we've got some room to do a little bit of like relief in here. I think it could look cool. We may have to go higher than that, though. Yeah, I think we might have to go... We might have to go slabs there. So I'll go get some stone slabs. There's some, and some. Really hard to see. No, you know what? That doesn't look quite as good, does it? I think maybe we do stairs as we had before, but maybe we do keep the recessed bricks in the ceiling. Maybe these just don't happen all the time. Wait a minute, that doesn't work, does it? Yeah, you know, I think we can just get away with just the simple texture shift in the roof. That'll simplify things a little bit. And I think what we'll do is we'll go back by 1 on the slabs. And we may even drop this one that doesn't work either. Yep, I think we'll just go with the 1. Now, why doesn't that keep going? It's got support. Oh, we don't have enough bricks. Yeah, like that should just keep going. Cosmic is like, because scaffolding is terrible. Well, yes, I knew that much. I knew that much. How does that look? I almost want to just try this with a full block. Man, nothing will make you dizzy like playing upside down Minecraft. I don't hate that. I'd have to drop this down. Do we like one better than the other? It's hard, I know, with the ceiling being a little bit dark. I'll fix this stuff here because this is just going to stay flat, I think. Yeah, I feel like you were upside down. Yeah, you really do. It's yeah, it's hard on the head. So our 3 options are slabs across the roof, or we just kind of inset the brick texture into the roof, or we can go with a full block. And oops, I forgot that I have to change. If we do the full block, I feel like we're going to change this to be more shallow, I guess. Oh, wait a minute, I did that wrong. This is going to be a brick, and this is going to be a slab. And we will probably do something cool, like in this section right here. I think either slabs or full blocks, says Hell, leaning more towards the slabs. Slabs is winning for me, says Cosmic. I mean, it's not to say we can't have both. Like, these ones could all be big, heavy ones, and then these ones here could be smaller. I think this works better with the staircase sort of situation. I think what I'll do is I'll put a full row of slabs in there as well. And we'll just kind of see compared to the full blocks if it looks good. I feel like I might have they just look a little bit too far apart if they're slabs. You know? I feel like because they're 5 blocks apart, the beefier one looks a little bit better. Although the slabs would work better along here, right? Yeah, let's go with slabs. Let's go with slabs. Why not? Whoops. Maybe we'll go with slabs and we will lower the archway. Maybe we'll try that. So we did that. That would be a full block. No, that doesn't work either. I mean, it keeps them simple. It at least keeps them simple. The full blocks makes it feel like the roof will fall down on you. See, I thought the opposite. I thought the full blocks made it feel like the roof was more sturdy, but it's all like, I find sometimes it's weird how Minecraft blocks can look heavy even though there's no gravity for most of the blocks in the game. Actually, I'll show you guys. Got a little bit of dirt here. Not that it's going to matter. And we should see it zip along up here somewhere. There we go. But because the dirt is full, unless the hoppers are empty, it'll probably keep going. Cool, thanks Cosmic. Alright, well I think the last thing to do is just to fill in some of these walls and see how we feel about them. They're small, so they're easy to move. We have to do something interesting there. Make it balance out a little bit more. And then the ceiling in here does not have to be a certain height, but over here, I feel like it drops here for a reason. Oh, crap. Well, now I'm in the water. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen at some point. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oops, that doesn't work. Right. Now what is that there? Oh, that can get covered up. That's fine. See, this I think is probably going to come out farther, because then we have to cover up some of the stuff up there, although that could also be covered up by the ceiling drop as well. See, what might end up happening here is this whole thing might end up being all bricks on this one side. I feel like when you fly by the seat of your pants on stuff like this, it can be fun, but also a little frustrating as you like paint yourself into a corner and then you have to kind of figure your way out of it. Yeah, I don't see a reason why this thing has to be so tall. I feel like I had filled it in before, but I'm not really sure. It's so hard to like talk your way through this because you're like trying not to fall off stuff all at the same time. Because I would just get frustrated. I have to say, one of the best things you can do to help yourself on a build like this, if you know you want to have a certain type of ceiling, or if you know you want to have a certain type of space, definitely work from the top down. Like, even take the time to design your ceiling while you're digging out the space, because like getting back up on ladders and scaffolding and stuff and doing all this by hand later, it's such a pain. It's so much better to do it when you're like at face level with it. Your money on that happening again? Yeah, I would not be surprised. Okay. That gets that all down to that level. That is not visible, so it doesn't matter. Now here, I would probably just remove that top part. And I guess in here we could drop the ceiling again. Like that's tall enough. I don't think we need all of this. Weirdly, this has got some strange gaps in it. Really tall. This is where we expanded the keep out into the south lawn. That's why there's this weird gap. This used to be the outside wall. We added like a balcony or something. Now, how far down do we go here? 1, 2, 3 above this. I have to say, as simple as it has been the last couple of days, it's been quite satisfying to just like fill in these spaces and make kind of, I don't want to say permanent decisions, but I definitely feel like I've done a lot of shaping in the last couple of streams to this space. And I think it's just because the last few years, as we've been using it as a storage room, and it's weird to say that for the last few years, but it's I just never thought about it much because it was purely meant for function, right? Right. So the idea was that this is potentially going to be some sort of like little dungeon area if we were to have one. That sort of a space, maybe with a little, I don't know, slab would be better. So that's the outside wall. You can see on the map kind of where we are, right underneath there. But none of this is, I don't think. So we could widen this out if we wanted to. for example, if this was meant to be a bunch of cells, you know, like if it was meant to be some sort of jail, then I could see it being like something like that. We'd have like a small hallway here, and then small cells kind of like along here. I like sometimes making doorways deeper. They look a little bit cooler that way. And then back this way, I think this is just cliff. Like, I don't think there's anything at all. Yeah, knowing that there's diorite there, there's nothing there. Diorite and dirt. No, I don't think this is an outside wall. No. And this might be getting there. Yeah, okay, so that's outside. But like, the dungeons don't have to be nice. They're meant to be a little bit on the sketchy side anyway, right? Did I just take that all the way up? No. And we've got the pattern from the outside wall that we can just continue on in here, which could be cool. I don't know. I'm not sure if we'd go all the way up, but I feel like we could probably make it look like a couple of dungeon cells. That's probably pretty good, right? Could have maybe like a table for the guards or something out here. We make it maybe look like there could be some sort of like rack of tools or like shackles or something, if we can figure out how to do that. And then this would probably just go straight up to the ceiling. I'm not sure what exactly we would do. We might drop the ceiling in here to make it feel a little bit more claustrophobic. But then, like, this is morbid, but this could be, I don't know. Maybe this is a drain for the distillery. Maybe this is a drain for the torture chamber. I don't know. But we could maybe have a little bit of fun in here. I like the fact that we've got this nice gradient happening on the outside of the keep, and we can see it in here. It kind of gives this back room a different feel. Like, it feels like it has a different function than out here, right? We could actually take this and potentially bring some of this, if we wanted to shrink this room a bit. We could kind of pull that design in here a little bit. Although I do like the size of these two cells, so I don't think I want to mess with that too much. No cool ideas yet for the cherry woods. No, I haven't really thought of anything. And it's this area is probably not going to be where I utilize the cherry woods. I can see myself utilizing the cherry woods maybe in the insides of some places on in the modern city. I could see myself using cherry wood in like completely out of context, like where it's not supposed to be wood at all, but in like a sci-fi build where you just want the color pink. Like, I could totally see myself using it there. But all right, well, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. It looks like we can pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. I think anyway. Yes, Short Zelda 22 is streaming. They are a very good time. I'm sure you will enjoy yourselves. I'm going to be live with Johnny on the Spawn Chunks Discord tomorrow, recording a new episode of the Spawn Chunks podcast. There's a new episode of the Citadel Cafe out, and if you were a part of the live town hall hangout for my personal Discord this weekend, I hope to edit that MP3 and have that available to you as a download on the Discord either tonight or tomorrow. So that is on the docket as well. Thanks ever so much to all of the folks that subbed today, the tier 1 subs, the bits. Big thank you out to Cosmic for moderating. I really, really appreciate it. Y'all are awesome, and it's been another great week. And the first week of the shortened summer schedule, so I hope everybody is aware that I no longer stream on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So where this is Sunday, the next time I'll see you streaming is more than likely going to be on Thursday, which would be back here on the Citadel in Minecraft. And then we'll be kind of picking up where we left off. I might take a little bit of a break and go help Cosmic with their sniffer collection system at some point next week. So it might not all be Westhill. We might do a little bit of redstone build, which could be kind of fun. But that's going to be it for me. You can follow me at Joel Duggan on social media. Check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan for the most affordable way to support the stream. It renews automatically. You get access to the Discord, and it's less than a cup of coffee. However, it buys me a cup of coffee, which that's how I stream. I'm run on coffee. I'm not sure if you knew that, but that's how I roll. I really appreciate all of you. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye for now.